Ash, a point. It was a very close game, a bit tense as we probably expected it was going to be. What's your thoughts after that?
Yeah, I thought we were okay. I thought we were good. Competed well. Obviously two teams that still need something. The point is obviously a better result for Blackburn than it is for us, and you could tell that with the way they set up to make it difficult for us to create. So I'm pretty pleased with the performance, but obviously it's not the result that we wanted.
Is that still the tough element, balancing that up? We've got a clean sheet today for the first time this season, but maybe until right at the end didn't quite create the chances like we did last time out at Bristol to get that goal.
Yeah, and like I say, credit to Blackburn. Blackburn are a resolute team. They make it difficult for teams to play. It's not just us here. That they consistently have a very good back line. So we knew what was going to be important was how and when we created. It's obviously a positive keeping a clean sheet, but we knew that we needed to create and score in order to win the game. Because like I said, the wins are important. When it obviously leaves us now looking at other results rather than focusing on ourselves, which is a little bit frustrating. But overall performance was okay.
I mean, obviously the other game at Portsmouth still going on as we speak now, but we are probably going to need a win from one of the next two games. It's another quick turnaround to next week back here, but is it just keeping working, keep doing what we do and see what we can do in the last two games?
Yeah, all we can do, as we have done all season, is focus on ourselves. We've got 2 games left. Obviously got a massive game here next week against Southampton, which will be massively important. And I think we can still pick up 6 points. That's the mentality going into training. That's the mentality that I've shared with the girls there. Certainly nothing is done yet, and there were plenty of positives from that performance. Maybe just need that little bit of luck. We 93rd minute had a golden chance to win it, and it's one of those. If you're used to winning, it's in the back of the net and you're off celebrating. And when you're not used to winning, those moments tend to pass you by, and that's kind of how it feels today. I thought it was a fairly even game, but in those key moments, we've just not had the luck that we maybe deserve.
Is that the positive for the last 2 games? That again, you saw the subs make an impact at the end there. You've got those options now, which we've talked about all season. You've not always had. Maddie came on today, obviously, after a bit of time out. Monique's come on, Grace, Eva, Fallon. A couple of them have made an impact at the end. And, in the next 2 games, you're going to have those options.
Yep, 100%. It's nice to see, people available and ready for these running of games, because we certainly need, we need everybody firing on all cylinders and giving their absolute effort. Which we have done. I think behind the scenes, what you don't see is since Bristol, the application's been outstanding. We've got a real good group of people here that are very keenly aware of what they're fighting for and are giving everything, whether that's staff, whether that's players, and we'll certainly be doing that for the remaining weeks of the season.